So we live in a turbulent time. We live in a time with a lot of... So I was just sitting here taking a moment in the woods, and I was just kind of struck by something. And it is that we are living through an incredible time. I mean, a truly, staggeringly amazing time. And it is full of challenges, don't get me wrong, full of serious challenges, serious pain, serious suffering. I don't mean to diminish any of that. As the great John Danaher said, well, I forget exactly what he said, but we are in a time that it's unfathomable. I mean, just to be created at all, forget being human, forget being born, even to be like a plant, to come into existence at all is so mind-blowing that it almost invalidates everything else. But to get even more mind-bending, to be born as a human in this time, it's so easy to look at the downsides. It's so easy to get caught up in the downsides. But man, what we have in terms of opportunities to connect, to share, I get that it's being misused. I do. I'm trying to offer the full perspective as much as I can and not be Pollyanna about this. But it's just the idea that we can record and share ideas, that we can both have so many advances of crazy technology combined with the ability to just, you can still go live in the woods. To escape it all, maybe that's a bit of a pipe dream. Maybe that gets a little Unabombered out pretty quickly. But we are in the kind of time where there are people making a living just building log cabins. And I was just listening to somebody talking about the resistance to the sewing machine when it first came out. The idea that, what are we going to do all day if we can't sew? If a machine does it, well, then what are we going to... Clearly, with all of these advances, there's this fear, and clearly there is an impact on all this stuff. And the search for meaning is incredibly challenging in so many ways, or at least can be made challenging. I've certainly done that. But I am blown away sitting here and reflecting that we have been able to just take what is on offer in the earth and to make houses and to make, just like even the simplest clothes, to sew clothes together. And then you add in telecommunications and the internet. And I mean, it's so mind-bending that I get people that say this must be a simulation. That I get it. It's so crazy to believe that we are experiencing reality, that who knows what this is. And as the great Rick Rubin once said in an interview I saw, he goes, I believe we know close to nothing, and that it's appropriate to approach things with mystery and reverence. And I might have added the reverence part of something, but that's certainly how I feel. And I just wanted to share that. I wanted to tap into that in myself. I wanted to remind myself of that. And there are certainly a lot of serious problems. And I believe that these are all opportunities. I believe that all these challenges present the chance for people to rise up, for people to tap into their own reason for being here, for finding meaning. And to be in a mindset where even a breath isn't taken for granted. That would be an enlightened place to be, a place where there was light shining on that truth. And, as we all know, you hold your breath for a minute and it becomes pretty clear what your primary consideration is. It's that next breath of air. And so, you know, as much as we can be swept away in these big picture things and in these maybe small and unimportant things, you know, that get resized when you get a new problem coming into light. But yeah, this is just all to say that I wanted to share this moment, and getting into nature certainly helps me reconnect with this, leaving the kind of constant stimuli of the phone and of the hustle of competition and career and all that, which it's all real. I don't want to throw any of that out. I think it's serving a purpose and it's there for a reason. But the simple truth of living in this amazing time where we still have the woods, the same woods that have been here for countless amount of time, or at least beyond my ability to understand how long it's been like this. In addition to the ability to drive around, to take pictures, to share, to document our experience. I just think there's something marvelous, something to marvel at, something that I am in awe of when I really think of just the chance of being born now to experience this. I've certainly lost sight of that gift. I've certainly lost sight of that perspective. But now that I'm feeling it and I'm here sitting with it and it's radiating throughout my body and resonating, I wanted to take that opportunity and to share it and to tap into it and to feel it. So that's what I've done. Hope it resonates with you too.